Peace and love, peace and love. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know down in the chat. Oh, I'm going to put these in my pocket. Leave this one out. Let me know how you guys are doing down in the chat. Y'all know it's getting cold where I'm at, so gotta keep the lips hydrated. Make sure you're drinking your water, and if it's getting colder where you're at, you're moisturizing your face, your lips, your skin, period. Okay. It can get dry. It does not matter what color your skin is. Okay. It can get dry. Period. Alright, let's go ahead and pray into the card so that we can get into the messages. I don't think we did many collective readings last week. I told you guys I wanted to wait until something shifted before we got into another collective reading. For real, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into one today. We're not going live on TikTok today. It's your girl's time of the month. And yeah, you know, it's a lot going on, okay? I recently received this tip that you should, for all my girlies, you should use your cycle as a time to release any connections, emotional ties, okay, anybody trying to attach to your energy, okay, especially your creative energy and your sacral chakra, right? You can set intentions to release that through your womb on your cycle, okay? Alrighty. I won't go too deep into it, you know what I'm saying, but that was for my girlies, okay? So I do recommend it. Okay, as well as a spiritual bath. Okay, some people write down their intentions, some people just pray and speak over their, you know, lives with the intentions. Okay, so either way, however you do it, do what works. All right, let's go ahead and pray. I call upon our great divine, our most high, our divine ancestors, and our divine spirit guides to give us the divinely accurate messages that all souls need to hear today. Not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear, spirit, in order to grow, learn, and evolve on their journeys. Please allow me to deliver these messages in a divinely eloquent manner that allows for each and every soul to understand and interpret the messages in a divinely eloquent manner, so that they can be in accordance with your will for their destiny timeline. In Jesus' name we pray, amen, and so it is, Ashe. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna welcome in. What's up, spirit? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know down in the chat, how are the energies treating y'all? Okay. And get into today's collective reading. Let's see what the Lord has for us today. I don't really want this crystal to be in the way, though. Let's see how long it lasts on the lap. Alrighty. Okay. So the spirit is asking you to keep a positive mental dynamic right now. Okay, making sure that you're keeping a positive outlook on your destiny at this time. Okay, because you are on the right path. So release any fears or doubts that you have about this at this time. Okay, remember who you are. Ask your guides for help if you are having any doubts or anxiety about this. Okay, could be these karmics. When you're in tune with your energy, you know you're not supposed to be experiencing lower vibrational energies like that, right? So Ask your guides, your ancestors, God, universe for help with removing these limiting beliefs that others could be projecting on you at this time, or any subconscious beliefs that you have at this time that are holding you back, okay? Yeah, what I just say. So, any subconscious, what we have hidden evidence, right? Secrets buried, that would be subconscious beliefs about your willpower, okay? Your confidence towards your destiny, okay? So definitely some of you guys need to do more affirmations. Right. Spirit wants you to like gamble on your destiny. Right? Believe that this is gonna happen. Believe that big things are going to play out for you. Okay. But you have to get rid of whatever is holding you back at this time. Okay. All right. That's why I mentioned about setting intentions on your cycle, ladies. Okay, so when it's that type of month, okay, when it's that time of the month, go ahead and set intentions on your cycle, right, to release any old ties, energies from your womb that are no longer serving you, right. um, Men, you can do this with the spiritual bath, right. So anything that is no longer serving you, you can set intentions to release it from your body, right? Listen to affirmations, do your affirmations, but remember you're supposed to be doing your affirmations when you wake up and before you go to sleep. Those are the most powerful times to manifest and to get those affirmations to stick to your reality, right? Your subconscious mind will take it in more easily as truth when you wake up or right before you go to sleep, right? If you get into a habit of doing it right when you wake up as well as right before you go to sleep, it creates powerful change. Okay. I didn't know if Spirit was going to bring these people up today or not. But whoever, just karmic family members, karmic exes, okay. Yeah, they're watching you be this light, watching you win this award achievement. Look, watching you win. Okay, for being this magnetic, authentic, always shining energy. Okay. Yeah, these people are mad they came up against you, mad that they don't get to experience your destiny, mad they can't come towards you to make an apology. Yeah, but these spirits blocking these energies, but these energies are crusty, talking about some, if I can't have you, no one can. mm. Yes, because that's all they saw, the surface level of your destiny, right? This financial security. They see that you are this abundance, but they only want you because of the abundance. What did I say? They only want you because of your destiny. They're mad that they can't have you. Don't want to see you doing good, prospering, living your best life, because Spirit said they don't get to live theirs, right? Welcome in, guys. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know down in the chat. How are the energies treating y'all? Okay. And they were trying to block communication, trying to block how this transpired in your life, right? From some kind of connection being made to these sacred gifts. What I was saying, if I can't, what I said, these energies, if I can't have you, no one can energy, right? Trying to come up against you. I literally just said this. Feel me? Like, you see how that car wanted to, like, fall, but it didn't? I don't know if you guys saw, because it came close to falling down, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So that was the Lord blocking whatever ritual, spell work, magic they were doing out here from attacking you. I think that was the safe haven card. Spirit is saying you're safe at this time from any of these attacks. None of this is a vibratory match for where you're at right now. So, yeah. You can always escape it. None of this is a vibratory match. And I feel like all this work they've been doing to try to come up against the collective has just pushed the collective further into their destiny timelines and away from all this hullabaloo menagerie. Okay, all this tomfoolery that they got going on. It's moving the entire collective, and that's the truth. And that's the truth. And that's the truth. What did I can't even, what? Literally everything they did pushed you further and further into your destiny timeline. I kid you not, I flipped the cards over and you know what they both say? Truth revealed. Truth bomb. This is the truth. That doubles truth cards right there. Like, they knowing without external influence, right? Shocking, unexpected information revealed, destroying previous beliefs. Spirit is saying this is the truth. These people came up against you. All they did was make it easier for the Lord to push you fully into this destiny timeline. Okay, even if you're not feeling this right now, like, sorry, Spirit said not seeing it. You are feeling this, sorry. So, even if you're not seeing it right now, you feel this in your energy, and it is transpiring and unfolding in the way that it needs to at this time, okay? Yeah. They didn't expect you to overcome these obstacles. They didn't expect that you were going to be the one on top winning as this dark horse. Okay? Your true abilities coming to light. So a lot of you guys could be very intuitive, very psychic. You know, there's 5 psychic abilities. You can have one that's really in tune, and you know the others you have to work on, or you can be in tune with all of them. Right? Doesn't matter where you're at on your journey. Okay. But okay, so I'll take it. Spirit say y'all got this financial wealth coming in, this large sum of money, prosperity, financial success, fortune, profits. Yeah, okay, we was talking about your gifts, right? Yeah, so some of y'all need to be using your gifts Okay? Not in the sense of trying to market off of something, right? Not in the transactional sense, right? But something that you are very gifted at, okay, can still be very profitable without you having to be in a greed mindset. Okay. All right. Especially like for those of you like who do content or you're thinking about doing content, right? You're not doing it for the greed mindset, but to help those in the collective. That can still be very prosperous. Okay. Some of y'all make music. Yeah. The downloads that you're receiving at this time, the ideas, the of creativity that are coming to you at this time are divinely guided to you. These are things that the universe wants you to be aware of at this time and to actually bring into fruition. Okay. Your crown chakra, right? Gateway to higher realms. I'm not taking that. If it comes back out, we'll take it. Okay. I thought I grabbed one card and the other card was like, yeah, no, I'm coming too. I'll take it if it comes back out. Yeah, because you have accurate perception. Yeah, so you guys are like really intuitive, okay? Like, promise. All right, everything that is happening, you know what's going on right now. You feel all the energies, okay? You feel like something big is coming into your reality, right? And you could also be feeling like these musky moon rabbits being cleared out of your energy, okay? Or spirit asking you to clear them out of your energy, right? But spirit is saying, yes, all this, yes, this is confirmation. You are seeing what needs to be seen right now. You are feeling what needs to be felt right now. You are not crazy. Everything, even if you're not seeing all of it at this time, it's because everything is being moved around energetically. Okay? Right? Spirit, oh. And that's clarity. That's the truth. That's the missing puzzle. Yeah, you're getting the missing puzzle, the information that you need at this time for the bigger picture. Okay? The spirit doesn't want you to think that you don't have all the pieces. Okay? Like you don't have everything you need in order to live your destiny. Spirit is saying you have everything. Clarification. Yeah. You have everything. Some of y'all could be traveling soon around the world. Okay? Everything is on its way to you. You don't have to worry about any of this. These blessings are traveling towards you swiftly, quickly, set in motion. What else do you want them to know, Spirit? Oh yeah, this one needed to come out earlier. We put it back in, came out again. You are safe. Okay, you are safe to allow this destiny to unfold the way that the divine is orchestrating. Okay, you are safe to just be at this time, not controlling the outcome. Okay, allowing yourself to experience change. There's the trees below there. Experience change while being at peace at the center of it all. Okay, you know, for some people change is chaotic, right? Change feels like there's too much going on at once. You know, they get very overwhelmed quickly, but Spirit is saying you're at a point in your life where change and everything that's brought with change is peaceful, because remember, change is our only constant in this reality. Things have to change. They can't stay the same. And you have to feel safe and grounded and rooted in change. Okay? You don't allow yourself to experience change in a grounded sense, right? That's when the change gets very chaotic and unstable, right? It just feels overwhelming, feels anxiety ridden. Something made public. Begin clarify. Somebody's being exposed for how they intended to betray you, sorry. How they intended to betray you, right? They're being exposed. This is being revealed. Yeah. For how they came up against you. Okay. Whoever these people are, they cannot hide from this. I don't know what these cards, when these cards came down. They're not going to be able to hide from this. They're not going to be able to hide for the pain that they caused you. Right? Spirit's not going to allow this to go down in silence. Spirit said, won't go down quietly. I get you. So Spirit said, because they thought you would go down without a fight. Now all of this has to come to light. Dang. That's how it be though. Look. And though you didn't know you had 9 lives, bounce back kind of energy. What's that song? What's that one song? I'm thinking of it, but I can't remember the lyrics very well. Hold on. I know. No, it's not that one. Spirit. That's different lyrics for a different song. I'm gonna have to find it. Because I don't have another device on me today, so we only have his phone. All we have is phone. You know what? I forgot to put the charger in too. That's crazy. Charger. Okay. We're good. It's like a little rap song, but I think it's called Bounce Back. I just don't remember the lyrics. like, you, no, you can't count to 10 me. Uh, I'm gonna have to find this song, guys. Oh my god. But they're regretting that they came up against you. Yeah, because you're resilient and you escape from harm. Spirit always finds you a way out. Y'all remember that Moana movie? You know the Moana movie? Okay, the second one to be exact. Okay, I did go watch that in theaters. I don't care. Very spiritual. And I'll get to that in a second. In the Moana movie, right, her ancestors was telling her, they're like, baby girl, there's always a way out. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't peeping game at first, you know what I'm saying? She was just like, what are my ancestors on? What are they talking about? There's always a way out, right? And when she stopped panicking, right, and she allowed things to just flow and go, she actually found an escape and a way out of danger and trouble. Right? So go watch that movie if y'all haven't. Go watch it if you haven't. Okay? It's a lot of deep message in movies. You gotta use your third eye, guys. Okay? But these energies, right, they regret what they did to you. Okay? Regret that there was a snake in the grass. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Being deceitful, being a fake friend, you know what I'm saying? Secret enemy, hidden agenda, deceptive nature. You know what I'm saying? They were being the whole snake in the grass. Alright. And they was hoping your grass was tall, you know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't be able to spot them. They thought the grass was gonna cover them from the Lord's Hawkeye view. And Spirit said they were delusional. Delulu. In the clouds, Delulu. Unrealistic fantasy, daydreaming, misled by their own illusions. They tricked themselves into thinking that the Lord wasn't going to be able to spot this from a mile away. They tricked themselves into thinking that your ancestors and your spirit guides would not go toe to toe for you. Round for round. Okay? Band for band. Spirit said. Oh my god. That was for somebody. Band for band is crazy. They would go through extreme lengths for you. Okay? Your ancestors will knuck and buck for you. If it's for you, they'll do it. Okay? And most of the time, I feel like you don't even have to tell your ancestors to go do anything, or like even tell your spirit guides to handle stuff, because they already be on it before you even realize it was a thing. You know what I'm saying? They're already taking care of this stuff. Reflecting to your quote unquote calling themselves your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Showing them what they'll never become. And that's you. They'll never be you. They'll never be able to sit in your energy, okay, and do the things that you do. Okay, you if it rhymes, you know it's from the divine. Period. That curve one is okay. Facing the truth for how they tried to hide this evidence of how they came up against you. Trying to shape you. trying to. Wow. Okay. Hold on now. What are these obsessed energies? This could be an energy vampire, right? If you've ever had like someone who's like some of you feel like these people could have been drug addicts as well, but also energy vampires, because like they're dependent on your energy, on your sacral chakra energy, right? They're dependent on their rejuvenation. Okay, look at this stuff. Look at this right here. They are dependent for rejuvenation off of your energy, off of your sacral chakra. This is how they get their energy reload. You know what I'm saying? Or spirit said re-up. You know what I'm saying? So if you dealt with people who probably like are hood coded, you know what I'm saying, you would understand that more, right? So yeah, but I feel like they really thought they'd be able, this was gonna be able to take this highlight route, right? That they were going to be able to use your energy to take all the things that were meant for you, all these big stops on life that were meant for you. And Spirit said you are untouchable. Okay? You are untouchable. They couldn't touch you even if they wanted to. This pisses this person off. You were their golden goose. Oh my god. You were their golden goose and they let you get away. What some sick-minded people they are. I could do is pray for mercy on their soul. And cut ties with them energetically, set energetic boundaries. Okay, start charging rent for people having your energy live in their mind. I don't care. Your energy's in their head. Start charging rent. Okay, and you know, I heard that because somebody was like, man, Obama needs to start charging Trump rent for living in his head rent free. I was like, that's crazy. But it's true though. Like, if I'm on your mind constantly, that means you are tugging at my energy constantly. You're calling on my energy. If you don't know how telepathy works, it's communication between energies, right? And if you are constantly thinking of my energy, you're constantly tugging on my energy, pulling on my energy, right? To have and formulate a thought about me. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So why shouldn't I charge you? You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all need to be charging them too. Okay? If you know anything, and I feel like a lot of y'all are alchemizers, okay? So you need to be charging people for thinking they can have you in their head rent free, okay? No, 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 no. That's my energy. Call your power back, okay? And charge rent. Okay, you want to call on my energy, it's gonna cost you some rent. I'm not even gonna lie. You're gonna have to pay it back. Cause what did they think this was? That they could just attach to your energy and there be no consequences? Okay, and if you don't know what a cord cutting is, this is literally a picture of a cord cutting, how a cord cutting is done. Okay, setting your intentions, right? One energy is you, one energy is the other person. This is the energetic tie you have to one another. Okay, what you're doing is having whoever is you on this, right, sever this connection. The flame will eventually get to here and it will cut it off. Those who do candle magic know there's a lot more to it once that part starts to begin, okay, because there's a lot of, if this energy is fighting back type of thing, like there's a lot to it, right? So that is what a cord cutting is. This is actually a good picture of it. Okay, and this is why I say, if you don't know anything about doing a candle magic for a cord cutting, you can ask your guides for help, do meditation to do it, use water as a symbolization to cut off, right, the energies. Okay, for the ladies, I said to do it when your cycle comes every month, right? So there are multiple ways for you to do cord cuttings to get people out of your energy. Yeah, these people who are trying to attach to your energy in a superficial way, a supernatural way, Spirit said. In a supernatural way. Yeah, in a supernatural way. Trying to clog up your perception, your intuition. Trying to connect to your energy in a supernatural way. Right. Trying to block your intuition, your spiritual insight, so that they can, yeah, so they can make that connection with the hand tied, so they can trap you. Okay, weird. Weird. But that's okay, guys. Spirit said these energies is not, they're not getting anywhere near you guys. Okay, to affect your heart chakra, right? None of that. Yeah, because your heart is protected. Okay, your joy, your generosity, your self-love. Okay, everything is protected. They are not coming up, gonna be able to come up against you any longer. And Spirit, and like we said earlier, we were just talking about this, and Spirit literally had 2 truth cards when I had said it. So these energies really, they propelled you further into this destiny timeline. Okay, your destiny is occurring right now. You're having the last laugh, Spirit said, at these manipulative energies who are now heartbroken, heartache, 3 of Swords energy, boo-hooing, crying, because they'll never, ever, ever be allowed to ever experience your energy ever again. Spirit said, for some of you, your softness ever again. Right? So for those who, this is like about a karmic ex and everything, you could have like tried to show them the soft version of you, right? If you're a divine feminine, okay, and then, you know, they turned around and then did all this hullabaloo tomfoolery, right, behind your back, or, you know, in your face, and now they don't get to ever have that same version of you, right? Now they're like, oh, she's jaded, or you know what I'm saying? And it could be the same thing with the divine masculines, right? Okay, you had a karmic ex who, you know, you tried to give the world to, and, you know, she did not appreciate you, right? And now you don't show, you know, can't show her that same version of you anymore. As she, you know, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, whoever this karmic energy is, they've lost the soft version of you, the kind version of you, the unjaded version of you. You know what I'm saying? They can't ever hope to win that version of you back, right? That loving, caring, you know, putting them first kind of energy. And this is full circle, guys. Full circle at this point. Full circle. As you walk your divine sacred path, your soul's calling, receiving these gifts, these sacred gifts, these blessings, these happy endings, for how resilient you've been on this journey, how you've bounced back from adversity every single time. I gotta find that song because this is the second time the bounce back card's coming out, and I need to find that song. I want to know what that song I'm thinking about is. And I have it in my head. You know, oh my goodness, guys, this is gonna drive me crazy. And it's crazy because, like, I know more of the rap than I know the chorus, and I'm like, what's the chorus? So that I can try to sing the chorus. I think I might have to look it up. And that's fine. Because it's like, I have the rap in my head. Yeah. And just remember to keep a high vibrating mindset right now. Okay? Keep your mindset positive. Okay? Alrighty. Look at this from a bigger picture. Everything that's going on, it's a lot bigger than you, me, okay, everybody, right? Everything that is going on right now is for the divine plan that the Lord has for this planet, okay, for heaven on earth, right? Everything that's going on is a lot bigger than all of us, okay? So keep vibrating high, keep your chakras aligned, keep yourself grounded and balanced in this radiating, magnetic, and attractive energy, okay? I gotta find that song because it's gonna drive me crazy, guys. It's gonna drive me crazy. So I'm gonna find it, and I'll put it in the comments of this live, okay? So it could be there. Oh, I was thinking I need to post the one video. I'm gonna post it to the Discord. So if you're not on the Discord server, okay, for our Brainiac hideout, our Brainy Bunch hideout, that is a link in my YouTube bio. So you can do that. But I'm gonna put a video in there. It's where we got the poem from. So I'm gonna post it in there so you guys can see that. But I'm not gonna post it to YouTube and stuff like that because I don't feel like it. But you can see it in there because that's more like, the video isn't really like serious or anything like that. So I'd rather just put it in the Discord because it's just a funny video. And it's, if you look where I posted the poem packed video, right, we just reverbed it and changed some of the words so that it can be used for divine light and return to senders, okay? So I'm gonna post it in the Discord server, and that's where it'll be at. I'll post a link to that video, and then I'll put the name of the song in the maybe in the description of this video. I'll put it there. Also, the song I was channeling earlier today, $1 Million Baby. Okay, some of y'all might want to go listen to that song, okay? Especially if you've been working hard, putting in work and stuff like that for your destiny. You go listen to that song, okay? And I'll put the other song in the description. Alright. Goodbye, Spirit. Okay, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully your girls' cramps calm down somewhere. We can do TikTok and YouTube's live tomorrow. Okay. Hopefully. If not, we will probably just do the YouTube live because I like that the YouTube lives save. So, automatically, you know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna do the YouTube live. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Remember, we speak love, justice, and peace. Y'all have a blessed day. Amen. I'll see y'all tomorrow.